Few inventions have had such an effect on this world as the automobile. Beginning in the 1700s with the first steam-powered vehicle, and then the fuel-powered autos developed in the 1800s, the automobile has revolutionized the world of travel and transportation. In little over 100 years, the passenger vehicle went from a new invention to estimates in 2010 saying the world now held over 1 billion passenger vehicles. Estimates also show that nearly 60 million passenger vehicles are added to this number each year. And this is no simple task. Just one of these vehicles consists of 15,000 to 20,000 different parts. Today we will take a look into one of these types of parts in particular, automotive tubing, and the history and role Northern Michigan and Metalfab play in its production. In the early 1970s, Tom Manning came to Oscoda County, Northern Michigan. The production tube industry was born. Manning began his first tubing operation in the small town of Fairview, Michigan. He called his business Fairview Tubular Products. Over the next years, he expanded to have 4 plants in Oscoda County, 1 in Ohio and 1 in Mexico. The business Manning began decades ago not only still produces, but has continued to grow. Today, many other businesses and support services exist in northern Michigan because of the business Manning began. These businesses created the perfect environment for tube production, which led to the beginning of Metalfab Tool and Machine in 1991. From humble beginnings, Metalfab began to build tube bending equipment for northern Michigan manufacturers and eventually for tube producers across the country. In 2004, the business was expanded to Metalfab Manufacturing Incorporated to begin providing manufactured tubular products to a Tier 2 and Tier 3 customer base. Today, Metalfab Manufacturing provides products to all major global automotive manufacturers. Now let's take a look into the tube making process. It all begins when a master coil of sheet steel is slit, roll formed, and welded to form small diameter tubing. The tubing is coiled for shipment to manufacturing facilities, like Metalfab. Upon receiving and inspecting the product, the tubing is straightened, cut, and stacked in containers. From here it is taken to the end forming process at Metalfab Manufacturing. The tube ends are then cold formed with the required ends and are typically taken directly to the tube bending operation, following another thorough inspection. Here the manual and automated bending equipment forms the tube to its profile. Other operations could include shearing, crimping, leak testing, brazing, plating, and chamfering. Each process is done with great precision and followed by inspections to ensure compliance with customer requirements and for functional purposes. The product is then packaged and shipped to customers. Metalfab continues to research new technologies, product improvements, process efficiency, and strives for ways to better serve their customer base that now includes service to 8 different countries on 3 continents. Metalfab is ISO 9001-2008 registered and maintains very high standards of product quality, which has been shown by multiple outstanding supplier awards and supplier performance reports. Metalfab is interested in working with all customers and end users to attain continuous improvement on the product and services provided. Our location is one of the largest factors that has brought Metalfab to our current level and continues to drive our future progress. This area of northern Michigan is a prime location due to the abundance of support services and the effective and knowledgeable workforce that has worked in and around the automotive tubing industry for decades. These components ensure continued and improved quality and production.